Howdy folks, this is Chris Stafford for my NMD 102 final project with Mike Scott, Interaction Design. I'd first like to start off by saying Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all. I had a really fun time doing this project. Not to say I didn't have a fun time doing the others. They're all unique in their own little way. I do believe that Arduino and processing lend themselves well together, and those are the two programs that I've used. I will say that this is about my 50th time trying to shoot this video, probably more. I've spent the last hour laughing myself to death after I've gotten halfway through the video and have made a mistake somehow. Anyway, if you'll notice in the background there is my big old goofy Labrador. Angel baby, how you doing? There you go. For those of you that were in Bill Kukenall's class, you know that she was my final project and picture for the year. I really had a fun time doing that, and just as much as I had a fun time doing this project here too. Basically, I'm going to talk to you about my project a little bit before I show it to you. I researched on the internet, and I've listened to more tutorials than I care to actually say that I have about Arduino and processing. I know that Oren has taught us quite a bit in class, but it really does lend well to have practical hands-on knowledge with the projects you've seen so far, and really to get them to work properly. So anyway, I didn't add anything extra from the original Arduino kit, although I am using a little bit of processing in it with Arduino. The designs I got were from other projects on the internet. I wish I could say I created this from scratch myself, at least the coding, but I did not. About 90% of the coding is stuff that was borrowed from other designs to get this to work. I did have to add in a few variables here and there with the good guidance of the stuff that we were taught in processing. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing the camera around and hopefully, without making too many mistakes from this point on, try to show you my project. What you see here is my desk. I'm not going to tell you that it's the neatest desk in the world, but you know what? I'm a bachelor. I don't need to have a clean desk. Anyway, there's my main computer, there's my laptop, extra pair of speakers, and I'll zoom all the way around the desk. All that stuff over there you see, I attempted to try to use in processing an Arduino somehow. Yes, there's a multimeter there. Yes, there is even an older cell phone there. There's a few tools and a few pieces. Obviously, I didn't try to use CDs. And no, I didn't try to use my ribbon rack that you see over there. That's my military ribbons. Anyway, I'm going to zoom up to my laptop here. Sitting on top of my laptop currently right now is the Arduino Uno board, and you'll notice it's blinking because it's already preloaded with the software that I have running. There's the breadboard. To not show you completely up close, but there's 4 wires going from the Arduino Uno. One is on the ground, and the others are on 3, 5, and 6, I believe. I'm not going to try to stop the camera just to take a look. Basically, they go to the breadboard. They're going to each go through resistors and to one of the legs of the RGB light. And then the cathode, the longest extension leg, it goes through another one and back over to the ground. The programs that you see I have running up here, that's Arduino in the background, that is processing in the foreground, and down at the bottom left, that is the result of that processing code right there. That is a little teeny GUI display, GUI display of the processing. I'm going to try to zoom in. Whoa, there we go. It looks like it came out with a pretty decent gray color. Right now I have those codes, or those numbers, set at a default of 125, 125, 125, which is a neutral grayscale. Obviously our little, where did it go? Oh, our little light right there, it kind of looks blue, but truthfully it's the closest thing to gray that it's going to come up to. Alright, anyway, what I'm going to do is, you're going to see my mouse move around. This little screen here is a grayscale. Okay, I'm going to attempt to lower the green and blue just to demonstrate one color for you here, and you could do it when we do this in class tomorrow. Anybody else can try everything. You'll notice that the screen is turning purple now. That's because of the fact that I've have the red scale at 125, the blue scale at 125, and now I'm turning the green all the way down. That's kind of the color you would normally get. That's kind of a purplish color right there. Alright, what I want to do is zoom back up here. I'm going to turn the green color way back up. And this time I'm going to go past the setting of 125. And let's find out what color we get. Oh, look at that. It's starting to get more green. Convenient. And I'm going to zoom down there, and lo and behold, it's more of a green. And I'm going to try one more color here. I'm going to take red. Now, mind you, I already have green still bulked up. Well, what's max red and green give you? It's going to give you yellow, or close to yellow. I don't have them completely maxed out, but you get the point. And if I go back down here, it's kind of the bluish turning to yellow. I apologize if the camera's not the greatest, but you'll actually be able to see it in person. Anyway, I'm going to flip the camera back around now. Hello again, folks. Zoom back out for a second. My apology. I hope you enjoyed this video. Seriously, this is about my 50th time trying to shoot this. I am not going to shoot it again. So I really did have a fun time doing Arduino Processing, and I really did have a fun time with this class this year. I hope everybody has a safe and happy holiday, and I hope everybody's projects go just as good. So anyway, you take care, you have yourself a good day, and peace out.